Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to build an image. And for building an image we have a simple Spring Boot app, Spring web application, and we will learn how to dockerize this Spring app and run our container. And before diving into building an image, let's check our Spring Boot application. We have really basic Spring Boot application, and this has a controller, and this controller you can see has a simple endpoint, get endpoint, and this will simply return a string on the screen. This application is written in Java 21. We can see from this pom.xml file, and here you can see the Java version is 21, and we have an artifact ID sample Spring app, and this is the version 1. So this project doesn't have any target folder, so we don't have any jar file. So let's build this project with Maven clean install and generate our jar file from this Spring Boot application. Let me run Maven clean install in the root directory, Maven clean install. And Maven clean install will clean all your projects, download the dependencies, compile your projects, and after that, if you have any tests, this will run your tests. And also, if all tests passed, this will generate a jar file under the target directory. So let me run this Maven clean install. And here you can see the error message, release version 21 not supported, because I have other Java versions on my computer. So let me check my Java version by typing java -java version. And here you can see Java 11 is already a Java home on my computer. So let me change the Java home as 21. Export Java home, and you can see the Tamarin 21 JDK is already on my computer. So let me change the Java home as 21 and delete your target folder again. And let me run Maven clean install again. We don't have any tests under this test folder, so this will generate our jar file under the target folder. Here you can see the sample Spring app -version 1. This artifact ID maps to here, and also version maps to here, and we can easily copy this jar file into an image, and we can run our application by running this jar file. For dockerizing this Spring Boot application, we need to copy this jar into an image. So we need to have a Docker file under the root directory. If you don't have any Docker file, you can simply click right here, and you can see this file section, and you need to create a Docker file under the root directory. So I have it, so I go and open this Docker file, and we can start dockerizing this image. So this Spring Boot application is written in Java 21. So we need to have a base image that has Java 21 JDK inside. So for using this base image, we need to specify the from command. From command is using for base image, and after that we need to specify the image name. We can easily use Eclipse Tamarin images, because this is very safe image that I used on my self projects or on my company. So you can easily use Eclipse Tamarin with JDK 21 inside. So you need to specify the image tag as 21-JDK and with Alpine base image. And defining base image is starting point in many Docker files. And after that, we can specify the working directory after this phase. So we can easily specify the working directory by typing WORKDIR, and we can specify the folder, so /app, and this is our working directory. Actually, this step is not necessary, but as a best practice, you need to specify the working directory for separating your app files from the other files in base image. And after that, we need to copy our jar file into the app directory, so we can specify the copy command. And I want to copy this jar file under the target folder, sample Spring app -version1.jar with different name. So I want to give a different name app.jar, and this is our jar with different name. And after that, we can easily specify the command when we run this image. So we can specify the command with ENTRYPOINT docker command. And after that, we open simple curly brackets. And for running this jar, when we run this container, we need to specify java-jar and jar file name. We have jar file name app.jar. And this is very basic 4 commands for building this Spring Boot application into an image.